Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new series where today we'll be playing City Skylines 2. Yes, that's it. It's finally happening. The City Skylines 2 series that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, but I've been a bit busy. For now, we're just going to choose a random name like that one. We're going to have left-hand drive, we're going to have natural disasters, and we're not going to have the tutorial. But if you didn't know, I've spent a lot of time on City Skylines 1, and I haven't been able to get into City Skylines 2 properly yet, but a couple of reasons, it's a bit more complicated. For example, there's no, population milestones, it's all XP, and you get XP for building roads, having buildings, having a population that's quite high. There's a whole new road panel. If I want to build grids, I can build a grid like this. Let's say I want to build like an absolute massive grid across this whole place. Boom, I could if I wanted to. There's so much. There's roundabouts a base game. Like, boom, I can have a roundabout there if I wanted to. It's crazy how much stuff are in this game compared to, like, previous games. There's so much more stuff, and it is a little bit more complicated. And that's what I kind of enjoy about it. For example, if I want to upgrade this road in a weird curvy way, I could. You could just do that without having any mods. I can turn contour lines on like this. So I can build a nice road following the landscape that we got given straight away. So, now that's all done and away with, it's time for us to actually build a city. Now, we've chosen the map Twin Mountains, because there is two mountains. And I think I've got a good idea of how I want to start this city. And it involves connecting these two roads together. So, I'm going to try and curve it, following the landscape of our terrain, without taking too much time. Because I have tried this once before, as a little test run, and it took me quite some time to do it. Because I wanted to get it nice and precise the whole time, trying to avoid slopes. I've got currently quite a big one already. But that's the challenge I'm going to set myself, to be honest with you. This is probably going to be the best I can do to try and avoid these landscapes, because it is quite the bumpy area, which isn't the best if you want to build a nice flat city. This road's go out a little bit more. There we go, a nice lovely connection. Can I get a lovely... I can't straight away, obviously not. That'll do. Boom. We've connected these two little highway ramps. While the highway connection here, and then the highway that goes to another external point there. Which that'll do for us. Now we just got to try and fill this area with more houses. Well, more roads for houses eventually. Which is a completely different story, because there is now low density, medium density, high density residential. There's also low density and high density commercial, and there's high density offices. It's so complicated, the density system to begin learning. Annoyingly, that makes a slope, and I don't want to have a slope on the bridge realistically. So what we'll try and do is try and have this as a straight bridge, straight and flat bridge. It does mean, though, because of the terrain, this is quite the high bridge. But we could solve that, probably, somehow. I don't know. Okay, we might not be able to make a flat bridge. You know, we'll figure that out at some point. Let's see what the gradient is if we just straight up just build this up the hill. It's not the best. 5% gradient. It's quite steep, but I think we're going to have to do with it. We're just going to have to deal with it, to be honest with you. We're going to figure out how big we want the grids to be as well, actually. See, 112 is a base grid where you get a full-size building. I think that's what we're going to have to begin with, especially around this section. What's amazing about this game is, you start off with such a high money amount. That means we can literally just work and expand. We can build a full-scale city in this grid to begin with. Okay. Well, I mean, the gradient's now on quite a turn. So, a future issue. I stand by my point. It's a future issue. 7.3. A little bit better. Still incredibly harsh. Let's throw that into a roundabout so they, have to brake a little bit more. And I think if we just fill this section, we go get our Annie Street. Actually, no, let's see what the wind direction is, because wind is actually an important factor. because industrial gets affected by the wind. So air pollution, let's say if I put industrial buildings over here, the air pollution will then spread it across all these buildings. So realistically, we want to have this to be industrial island for now. Because all the wind, it's not being affected any of the wind. So at least we're getting some form of game plans in right now. Make a couple of these road cul-de-sacs. There we go. Some little turnaround points on those roads. Add some roundabouts for some traffic calming. Okay, let's get the power water situation all sorted out first. Because otherwise I will forget about it. And then it's going to cause a lot of issues when I'm trying to wonder why I'm getting nothing sorted. So, I'm going to do this as an underground power cable. Just because that's just in the wrong location. We need to get a water pumping station. So we shall get that right there. We need to get a water outlet. We've hit level 1 already, so we've just been refilled all of our money. Connect that up to the wall road network. Connect this one up to a road network, it's just easier. So that's water, that's power. Healthcare is something we'll probably need quite early on. So if I just... Thinking if I upgrade this to a main road as well. We'll just place in... We'll place it on this block here. Boom. And we need a landfill site too. Forgot about that. That could be a future issue. Let's get zoning in. We've already got a medium density demand now. Because of how much we leveled up on that first stage. Let's get this filled in. Residential is going to be all in this curvy-worthy housing estate. For now, at least. And I want to keep it off the main road for now. Just zone around it. We'll do a little block of commercial there. That can be in our local shops. Let's just fill this with industrial. So we got that demand filled up. Now, you may notice that even though we've zoned in low density, we've still got a demand for medium density. So, it does mean we're going to have to put medium density buildings as well as low density buildings. So you actually do have to work on your density. Now, we've got a lot of things that have popped up since we got this. So we got the... We'll just click on this to get this to go away. So we got death care now. The cemetery is absolutely massive, but we don't need that yet because no one's died. And you may notice we've got some free next to this number. This is map tiles. Now, map tiles can be built anywhere. Let's say I want to build up here. Boom. You can literally build up here because you can build road connections anywhere across the map. So let's say I want to build, I don't know, a little village over here next to the coast or something like that. You can. You're able to just build it away from your network. This is also a good way for us to try and figure out if we've got any natural resources near us. Now, we've got some fertile land over there. When do we actually unlock that? I can't remember. Milestone 3. Okay, when we hit milestone 3, we'll actually get to figure out where the natural resources are, so then we can plan more ahead. So if we can figure out where our farming bit is, we can get some farming done and stuff like that. When do we unlock production? Milestone 4. That's how you learn how to make money. That milestone area. But yeah, we have unlocked an item. Now, this is how you unlock stuff in this game now. You've got to unlock it through the progression tree. So let's say if I want, I don't know, a crematorium. I can unlock that, boom. Or let's say I want emergency battery station. But I think we're going to go for roundabouts because roundabouts are cool. And then next thing we're going to go for is advanced road services because they're also cool. But we're going to keep those map tiles because we just don't need them yet. But yeah, we are growing this city pretty good, to be honest with you. Now, actually, we can go over here, and if we want to, we can slap in a very large roundabout. which is pretty good for traffic flow, and I might keep it there, to be honest with you. This one, we might leave it as that for now. And I might upgrade this road to a dual carriageway. I'm not sure yet. The trucks using that road. Use this road, truck drivers. Okay, we're going to need some more commercial. So we'll just slap it in on the other side of the main dual carriageway. That's going to be our, like, main high street. We are filling up this residential area, which is pretty good again. Put some more corner shops in over there. Try and spread out the zonage, so then hopefully they don't have to travel, like, really far to get stuff. Another thing is residential suitability. Suitability? Yeah. So, for example, if we have, like, high-rises here, it doesn't recommend having low density near it because of, like, traffic volumes and stuff like that. Like, over here, not a good idea to put your houses right next to your smoke makers. Some more medium density, well, row house, well, medium density demand. Let's split these blocks up a little bit more with another alleyway. Just for more connectivity. Actually, I want to try... Oh. I've made these grids too big to try this. I have, yeah. Okay. We'll have to try it out in the other area. Let's get some beachfront properties as well. Okay, what demand do we need? We need residential. No, we don't. We need commercial. Commercial already? Oh no, it's because they're not building, that's why. We need some industrial as well. So we just essentially just need to be on top of this demand. Because more buildings help us level up, reach our milestone, and then we're able to, well, just level up and generally a bit more. Let's start working on the next block of houses. I made one of those wiggly junctions. It's just a slap a roundabout there. If in doubt, slap a roundabout. Okay, we are waiting for a hearse already. That's not a great sign, to be honest with you. Now we could slap one down, or we can let the exports. Let the external places do that, because that's a thing that happens. You can get external support on this kind of stuff, which is kind of cool. If I do say so myself, it is kind of cool. We've got a massive demand for commercial right now. So as you see here, the commercial stretch, not a good place to put your houses. Let's just slap this down. Hopefully that sorts that out. The residential's filling up. It is making a bit of a crater though. Okay, let's replan this area. Let's make these houses a bit shorter. Quickly demolish them. It's still making a crater, but we can kind of hide that with trees, so that's all good in my eyes. Not a fan of them building on the main road though. So we'll disencourage that by doing it like that. Now I can put that one like that. There we go. There's 6 households in these ones. We need to unlock parks. We're going to unlock parks. Milestone 4. Sorry guys, you guys have to be sad for a whole milestone. Just slap that in like that. How are we doing? Oh, boom. Another milestone. What do we got on that one? You can tax them. Things you love to see. Let's make some money. Boom, we are in the positives instantly. Amazing stuff. What else do we unlock? Education. We can now do education. We were also able to do the budget on last go as well. Can I remember how to do that? No, I can't. Oh no, that was the budget just to view this. Okay, all is good. High taxes. Okay, so I don't actually understand taxes properly in this game. All I know is I'm just trying to be good on that one. Sure, if we just slap taxes back to 10%. Boom, they're not complaining about taxes anymore. We need some education. Some education up in here. Education buildings are also massive. They are just big. A lot more bigger than what they used to be. So we'll slap that in there. That'll sort the elementary school. And what we could do is also upgrade it. But we don't need to upgrade it yet. Because we don't have that many people going to it. Got more commercial demand. They are filling it out, which is lovely jubbly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's fill that high street up even more. Some more low density demand. We shall work on that. I want to definitely want to try and like build a kind of realistic city where we've got like the low density and then the suburbs, and then move into like the city bit. The only issue is I have built the suburbs right here, and like that's kind of like the main city section. Unless we build the main city on the left side, fill this area up. Yeah, we got all that area to play with now. Very similar house designs. A whole road of just the same design. When do we unlock the bigger? We've already got them. Oh, we can actually put big houses down now. These fellas hold a lot of people in them. That's why our demand is skyrocketing down right now. What I've noticed is the more education you have, the more higher density buildings it gives you. And I don't know if that's a game mechanic or just me like being lucky. But I've noticed when you've got like loads of education spare, you'll get such a high demand for super high density and stuff like that. Shower with a friend? So many things. Okay, let's fill this in. Boom, 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 boom. What's amazing is you don't have to build power cables anymore. It's such a game changer, that bit is. Shop, yeah, we'll build a shop like that. And another one like that. There we go. This is like kind of that 15-minute like city kind of scheme that like a lot of cities are going towards, where you can be connected. Like everything you need is in 15-minute walk. Like it's a cool idea, that is, to be honest. Okay, we have just done a massive expansion. How are these guys doing? 45 households are in those tall buildings over there. Compared to over here, we've got one household. Oh no, yeah. 4 residents. 36 residents in these ones. 6. Like, we've actually gained, like, a decent skyline, which is pretty nice. So, as you can see here now, is low density, not recommended on these streets because of the traffic density and stuff. They're not even actually recommended there, which is a slight issue. These houses aren't the best ones. Let's hope me doing that much high density, while medium density isn't an issue. But that could just be for the factor of all of our industry traffic is using this road at the moment. Like if I made a quick little like highway road that went direct around, I don't think we'd have that much issue. We have unlocked 2 extra development points, so we can use that, and I'm going to use that on advanced road services. So now we can go around to places and ban some stuff. So for example here, a ban turning right, going to ban turning left. We're going to get rid of traffic lights so it's a continuous flow, and they're not allowed to cross there. So there is a traffic jam already forming. Wasn't expecting that to be that early. Do that? Yeah. That works in my eyes. Get rid of the traffic light here. Are they turning right mainly? I'm not sure what the issue is there. We get public transport on milestone 4, so I can't even like slap some buses down. It generally could be just because of the amount of people we're zoned in here. Like a lot of people moving in a short period of time. Milestone 3 unlocked. Things you love to see. We've now got natural resources, so we now know that we've got farmland over here. We've got some oil over here, some ore, and then forestry. You can obviously tell where there's trees. Okay. Have we unlocked production? No, we haven't yet, but we have unlocked services, so we can turn down the budget for stuff if we want to. But the power, we're actually exporting the bits we're not using right now, which is making us a couple of extra bucks, which is pretty good, in my opinion. Traffic is still an issue, and I generally think the easiest way to solve it is just to add more lanes. Like, come on, guys. Have you ever seen this method not work, where you add more lanes? I don't think I've ever not seen this work. If we just keep on making the roads bigger by adding more and more lanes, the solution gets solved. Like, look, there's now more lanes. Can't do it here because of the hospital. Let's just quickly demolish that building and then just quickly pop it back in. Look, if we just do this along this whole section, adding more and more lanes, the solution is solved. My only worry, again, is that the low density issue. That they might not like it soon. Now, I don't think roundabouts work with more lanes, but these roads needs to be expanded too. More lanes always works. Show me, just don't look at Las Vegas and Los Angeles and stuff like that. But just show me a place where more lanes doesn't work. There we go. And the good thing is, there's traffic. That means we need 8 lanes. Oh, I might have a problem at that point. See, now, I think the lane issue is going into that area. So we'll just turn it around. I actually might have to make that little section into a carriageway. It is just people moving in. That's the issue we've got here. Anyway, we unlocked a whole bunch of stuff that are all super duper important. Like police and fire. So let's get the fire station in. Let's move the police station to this side of the road. Sorry, the fire station, sorry, to that side of the road. Pop in the police station there. And then instantly turn down the budget of those two. I think 80 is the number that's okay. Kind of. The efficiency is 82% at the moment. We can also turn down the budget for water, because we are not using all of its demand right now. Again, which is saving us a lot of money. High crime. Well, that's going to be solved by the police station. Let's turn that up. Let's turn that budget back up for the police station. Charges? We might as well have it 100. We'll just have those two on 100. That should solve the issue. Unreliable health coverage. I don't know why that is. Access like the whole city with that, right? Yeah, the whole literal city can be accessed by the healthcare. I don't think that's an issue in my eyes. And traffic aware. Commercial is a non-stop issue at the moment in this city. I just don't have enough of it. Well, I might as well upgrade this road, just so the whole road network looks better. Did I use the right? I've used the wrong road. Whoopsie. There you go. It goes from 6 lanes to 4, or 2, sorry. At one road junction. We got a lot of low density demand. We haven't got that much of a demand for high schools yet. We're making 2.6k an hour. Pretty good again in my eyes. So I think that is a perfect time to end the first part off of this lovely, lovely city, which is working. It's going pretty good for us, I'd say. Not many people, a lot of people I know are having issues getting money on this game straight away. So I'm pretty proud of us for doing it straight away. We're gonna, before we end though, just gonna quickly build another block in just here, and then just fill that side of the road with that style, and then put some on that side. There we go. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're looking forward to a City Skylines 2 series where we're going to be completing the game. We're doing it. We're the best. So yeah, thank you for watching. I shall see you all in the next part. Bye guys.